that's going to have the feature where we got the NaviCirc. The NaviCirc comes in every boiler box of the NCB700. This device enables the secondary circulation to go around the system. This is normally fitted to the furthest point underneath a basin, near a shower, but that gives the ability to circulate hot water around to the furthest point and back again. Hot water comes in at the bottom section here and then goes out to the tap through the top. The recirculation part goes through the device, out this bottom port, around back to the boiler on a secondary return pipe. That gets connected back into the cold water supply of the boiler. This top right hand connection gets capped off on most installations and not used. Okay, so that gives the ability to provide hot water to the taps, and there's a little device in here that turns off when it's at 35 degrees. When it then cools down, that'll reopen and then it'll carry on the recirculation. The reason it's 35 degrees is just for low temperatures, no heat loss or not much heat loss, and the tap, when the customer opens up the tap, it comes through very quickly to the customer, and we've done tests and that comes down to around about 9 seconds. So a very quick delivery for the customer with the NaviCirc that comes with every NCB boiler. So we've got the NaviCirc that can be put on the system far away as possible to the furthest tap. This has the hot water coming in at the bottom, the hot going out towards the tap. We also then have the recirculation pipe coming from here back to the boiler. On this point we can cap it off, or depending on the system, if it's higher up then an auto air vent can be fitted onto this connection. We can show you the diagrams of how it can be installed. Okay, with the NaviCirc directly connected to the tap, we have the NaviCirc with the hot supply coming under the bottom left, the hot supply going to the tap off the top left, and then we have the secondary return coming from the bottom right of the NaviCirc going all the way back to the cold supply to the boiler. Within the kit we've got the expansion vessel that can be connected to the cold main supply, and we also have the pressure relief valve that is connected. Now if it's connected to the system but is not underneath the furthest point of the tap, then it could be suggested like an inner airing cupboard. So at that point, if it is higher up in the system, then an auto air vent can be fitted on the top right hand connection. But we still have the hot supply coming to the bottom left. We have the secondary return coming from the bottom right back to the cold main supply, and the top left connection that would normally go to a hot water tap will be capped off with the stainless steel cap that's provided. Again, we have the expansion vessel that's provided and the pressure relief valve that should always be on incoming mains water.